Let's eat some dragons.
Hello? Why are we eating dragons?
I don't
I'm not
know.
sure how Regan feels about that.
I
Either
don't feel
way,
at all good about that.
I do need to preface, Regan, these dragons are very hostile. So, if things happen, things happen.
This is like the one character you could probably convince to kill a dragon. Okay?
It's very weird. I play a lot of D&D with Regan, and it's very difficult to play D&D and not kill dragons sometimes. I'm not allowed to kill dragons in any campaign that she's a part of.
Nope.
And I'm pushing back on this one. I'm like, nope. Nope, these are bad. These are bad boy dragons. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. I'm very sorry that we had to stop stream for a minute. My OBS needed to reboot. I don't know. I don't know. It's really
Does this count as stream more days a month now because we started a new stream?
I don't think it does. I think that they know. That would be a very easy way to break that. Honestly, the only thing that we're that like we're missing for partner is those 75 average viewers, which we are nowhere near, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. We'll see.
Tell your friends, tell your grandma.
Yeah, tell your friends, tell your
uncle's
grandma.
best dog.
I'll announce this again. It's going to be on Wednesdays. Haven't decided what time, but we're going to be running a Ravenloft campaign, which is going to be a hell of a lot of fun with some of the people from this stream, some of the people from My Theros Academia, and some new friends, and some people who lurk in chat sometimes.
Hey, Myles.
Huh?
You're finally going to be able to spend your channel points to ruin our lives.
Yes. Exactly. So please, yes, use those channel points, engage in chat, and like hang out with us. We love having you here.
I will
It
be a
really-
minute.
It really adds that little bit of extra community to D&D, and D&D is already such a community-based game, and it's great. But yeah, awesome. So you guys are climbing this mountain. You are looking at this poorly built bear portico, and a deep, dark cave. What do you do?
Well, this is a deep, dark cave. Shall we enter?
After you, good buddy. I pat you on the shoulder.
Well, I look up at Timothy Chalamet. After you, good buddy.
With
and
Krixx in his arms.
and he just like clomps into the darkness of the cave. Yeah. So as you pass through the Bear's Head portico, you step onto an icy ramp, and it ascends into this 20-foot high chamber festooned, I love that word, with icicles. A naturally formed pillar supporting this chamber's roof. You see 4 alcoves set into the north wall, fitted with rusty iron gates. And you see a hallway kind of passing off down to the left. Yes,
So it's a
community
dark
D&D,
cave.
Druba. That's what we are, community D&D.
I hate my life.
It hates you.
Oh,
Anyway. What do you do? Oh, and she's gone. Great, and now we're all everywhere. You can't do that, Regan! Welcome back. Anywho, so what do you do? It's a large chamber with four little alcoves and a hallway that leads off to the left.
Is that our only path?
That you can see from here, yeah.
Is there nothing in the alcoves? How deep are they? Like,
As you walk towards the alcoves, you realize that these gates, were chained and padlocked, but the chains and padlocks and the keys still in the locks lie discarded on the floor outside of the gate. And the gates are just kind of open, kind of creaking gently, echoing throughout this entire cavern. As you open one of them, you see that each alcove has fragments of what looks like a bluish-white shell, about the size of a halfling.
Oh, it's a good thing I've got mending. I'll start How heavy are these things?
Not particularly heavy.
I'll mage hand them into a pile.
You just kind of gather them all up.
Can I arrange them as a puzzle and put the pieces together?
Give me a intelligence check.
Okay.
You can pick what of the intelligence skills. Pick what of them you think you might want to use. And if you pick the correct one, it'll be an easier DC.
Arcana? Investigation doesn't seem right.
Okay.
I have religion, though. What do you guys think? Religion or Arcana?
Arcana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's nothing. Ooh, but that was something.
Can we
That
all
was an
do this?
18.
18. The eggs, the shell fragments are soft to the cold to the touch, and you sense the innate magical power that you have within them. These are pieces of hatched dragon eggs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And as you start to put them together, you're just kind of like, oh, and it's dragon eggs.
Huh.
What's up? That looks like an egg.
Yeah. You know those things we saw earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where they came from.
So they're babies?
Yeah, those are babies.
Oh my.
They're big babies.
Well, let's try not to disturb the big babies.
Yeah.
Just torment them and kill their parents.
Yeah, well,
It seems that these cages were crudely fashioned, and not that old. It seems like these eggs must have hatched about 3 years ago.
So somebody was keeping them.
if someone was keeping them as like pets.
Possibly.
Well, dragons are very tactile creatures, but I think that you would figure they'd have a really tough time turning keys in, like, padlocks.
Yeah.
Ah,
And you said there were
Thanks.
4 alcoves?
Yes, there are 4 alcoves.
so there's 4 of them.
Yes, we already knew that. All right, deeper we go, I guess.
Let's go.
Alright. So you're going down the pathway to the left?
Well, apparently that's the only one, so yes.
It leads to a 3-way fork.
Cool.
Left.
Cool.
Right and forward.
Are there noises coming from any of them?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, God, why me?
Because you asked.
Why me? That's a 13.
13. You hear the sound of, it sounds like metal sinking into flesh coming down the hallway in front of you. No, I'm sorry, the hallway to your right. The hallway in front of you is silent. And from the hallway to your left, you hear crackling.
Alright, nothing, fire, and metal eating flesh, I'm not sure. Choices?
Well, I would not like metal to eat my flesh. And where there's a fire is probably a living creature wanting to get warm or cook something. So that's probably not a great choice. So the middle?
Yes, I start going that way.
As you you make your way down that pathway, and you reach a bridge that crosses a massive fissure that leads deep into the earth. And across that bridge, you can see what looks like a nice little living space with 4 hanging sleeping bags.
Do those sleeping bags look full and heavy?
It's hard to tell from this distance.
Vampires?
How far away is it?
About 30 feet.
It's always gotta be a
Can
vampire.
I carefully poke it with my mage hand?
Yep. Kind of rocks.
Okay, so it's empty then. Because I can only push, pull, or drag 5 pounds worth of stuff with that hand. And those dragons are lion-sized, so by deduction, the dragons are not there currently, or at least that one isn't.
Or a very light vampire?
Subterranean campers!
Can we see, is it just this living space? Is there anything beyond the living space that goes deeper?
No. This seems to be kind of a little bit of a dead end.
All right. Do we want to explore this living space? Do we want to not disturb this area? We go back and go down a different way?
I don't know. What did the sneaky members of our party think? I look at the 2 short party
I love
party
that Regan
members.
has been trying to get the sneaky members to sneak all day, and they've just been like, nah, we're good.
I mean, I can be sneaky.
Exhausted.
Is there any light sources?
Any light sources?
Yes.
You do notice kind of a faint glow coming from the hallway that was to your left, in a shade of blue. And then in this room, you see some torch sconces that are not lit.
Perfect. Well, you guys can sit tight. You won't even know how far ahead of you I am. Just keep a good pace.
Okay.
That was a lot of emotions you just went through, Regan.
Don't worry, I'm doing great.
They're all bats currently. That's a good hypothesis, Michael. Anywho. What do you do?
What'd you say?
You're muted.
I'm not muted. I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Stop it. Don't scare me like that, Regan.
Let's try a different pathway.
yeah, let's not go to the lit one though. Or
You want to go towards the flesh-eating metal sound, then?
I would rather go towards something that's dark than something that's seems to be well lit in this place. I don't know about you, but the white dragons flying around outside are not exactly boding well.
Are all the pathways the same size?
Approximately. They all seem to be kind of natural hallways.
Are they big enough for a dragon?
Yeah.
Exactly. My point is made.
Not big enough for a dragon, maybe a dragon wormling.
No, but the ones that we saw are bad enough. Well, you guys decide here. I'm gonna be sneaky and, well, invisible. Y'all
Yes, Regan.
aren't gonna.
Would I know if dragons of certain elements have an aversion to their opposite element?
I would say based on your ancestry, no, not generally.
Okay.
Some may develop prejudices, perhaps, but
Okay. Just thought I'd wonder if the fire area was safe from.
your dad's a red dragon, and
And Uncle Cloud hates the white dragons who've been moving into this area.
yeah. White dragons gentrifying Icewind Dale.
I took them all and threw them in the same deck.
Dragon deck! Dragon deck!
Anyway, this isn't
doesn't
Magic the
work.
Gathering. This is D&D. Okay, so what are you doing? I'm not gonna ask you again. I'm just gonna throw the dragons at you.
Let's not do that. I am gonna walk down towards the slicing and dicing sound.
Sure, I will follow behind everybody.
I am going to use my umbral sight to just slip away in the darkness and move further ahead and scout out the area.
I'll just wait for you at the end.
Okay.
If you hear rapid pitter-patter of feet, run.
So, just gonna change the music again.
Oh.
Would true sight see through?
Yes.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay.
And dragons have true sight.
Not wormlings.
Oh.
Good.
They would have seen all of you if they had. The ice in this cave is stained pink and red with the blood of numerous kills. In the center of the room, beside a stone tray of butcher's tools, is the flayed husk of an owlbear's skeleton that has been skinned, gutted, and stripped of meat. Along one wall, metal hooks pierce the ice. A large man in blood-drenched hide armor hangs carcasses from these hooks to bleed out. His face and limbs are blackened by frostbite, and he seems to be absent a nose.
My God.
Well, we're gonna back out of that real quick.
And he is just repeatedly with this big axe with a dark, like almost obsidian-like Chardolin head. Is just hacking into the owlbear over and over and over again.
Is he human?
Perhaps.
He said,
Yeah, perhaps seems like the right answer.
By all outward appearances, he seems
Well, we know. Okay, we know that Chardolin is like a
It's evil.
direct line to. Oh shit! As Asmodeus is controlling people through Chardolin.
Yeah.
No, Chardolin doesn't like control people.
Well, it's control, but you know what I mean. Like,
It's basically a conduit of just evil power. It's like infected with evil power, and then if someone's too close to that, it starts to like rub off on them. It's
can we
yeah.
make a guess or an observation on how far along this dude is? Seems pretty far just from the scene you've laid out, but like,
Did you say axe or great axe?
It's just an axe.
Mm-hmm.
You could make an educated guess, considering he looks very similar to the ones that attacked you. To the strange men who attacked you on the road that one time.
Oh, you're all here. Okay.
You remember what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
dude,
Yeah.
that was
a fight. That was tough.
Was I there for that?
You were not.
No.
no,
Okay, I
that was
didn't.
before you joined us.
Fight didn't sound familiar. This.
All right. Then.
It's just one of them. Surprise round? Should we just fuck him up?
Has he heard us?
I didn't even know you guys were this close behind me.
I'm not. I'm at the entrance of this hallway.
Joe's bad
you're
at
right.
stealthing.
So
I
I'm
have
back.
a 10 extra feet I can move when I'm umbral.
Still learning this whole "don't kill everything in your path" mentality. So
Yeah.
I go. All right. Okay. I guess that's.
I mean, he's just hacking up meat.
Dude's doing his thing, so why bother?
Oh no, I think it's kind of weird you guys are talking to nothing. And we're having this conversation. What are we gonna do? I'm like locked into this voice right now. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
Well, I'm waiting at the other end. I have no clue what's going on.
Just gonna just
Krixx
gonna
disappeared down the hallway into the darkness. You're just waiting there. Yeah.
I mean, it was dark in the first place, so I just disappear right in front of everyone. I love that I can do that.
Make me a stealth check, by the way, Krixx.
Oh. Ooh, that's a 25.
Okay.
Gotta love that double expertise.
Yeah.
You do not have double expertise. Oh my god.
I
That would be
have
something.
no, I do. I have double something. Like I was
You have
able
double
to
proficiency. You don't have to.
double proficiency. What is expertise like then? Oh my god.
It's double proficiency.
Yeah, it's double proficiency.
Oh, so I have. Oh, so it'd be quadruple.
Double expertise would be quadruple, yes.
I would never be seen.
Yeah.
Just. All right. I'm just going to back away and grab
Miles, you have inspiration for holding the door.
grab the hands.
Hold the
Oh,
door.
no.
Grab the hands of these two and just kind of push them. I know they can't see me, but I'm just going to pull them back.
What are you pulling back?
Them.
The thing?
No, these two.
Oh, these two. Okay.
Which two?
Drakiel and Niket.
Lorica.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
Your name has changed.
Yeah.
What? Twice? 3 times?
Just once.
Just once.
I think it's changed
Okay.
once.
Oh, yeah, I'll just pull these two back.
If you guys followed him into the room, I need you to make stealth checks as well.
Is that the
I'm-
plan? We're gonna try
I'm
to sneak
nothing
out? Try to fuck.
to-
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are you
I-
doing?
Not trying to let you guys go
Start
down
rolling
that.
dice.
I mean, I was using my extra movement. I wanted to go down that hole before everybody else. I am coming back and pulling you guys
So you're-
out.
Okay.
Back to the candle.
Want to try the other end?
Okay, let's go that way.
Let's go the other end.
I'll
We can
lead.
deal with that later. You do that.
You see any other exits out of that room?
Did I see any other exits, or
Yep,
was it
there
just
was a there was a pathway to the left.
Yeah, there was another pathway, but let's see what else we have to deal with in here first.
Why don't we just come back out the cave entrance though? Because we went into the cave, took a left, and if we go through there, we'll take another. Wait, that way's
There's-
to the right, and then we
there's-
take a left. Okay, I see. Never mind.
Yeah, there's three.
Okay. So, as you walk down this last hallway, you feel the worst feeling out of all three of these rooms. Just something in your heart drops, freezes even. Hundreds of icicles cling to the 12-foot-high ceiling of this frost-rimed chamber, which is bathed in flickering blue light. The light source is a blue flame crackling in a stone brazier that stands against the far wall. The white smoke that rises above it coalesces every few seconds into the form of a woman, but the image is fleeting.
Your only hope.
Wait, as in the coalesce into the form of a woman and then just disappear?
Yep.
And this just happens once.
Nope, every few seconds.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
do we
that's
recognize the?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. That sounds like the weird images in Dazan's weird fallen ship, right?
It's not like that. Those were more like almost like holograms.
Right.
These are more just kind of wisps, and you notice that you've seen this woman before. It's one of the many forms of the Frost Maiden.
Ah.
And as it flickers, you begin to notice that once it's a woman, then it's like this strange owlbear-like creature. And then it's like, for lack of a better descriptor, it's like the Eye of Sauron but blue. And then it just keeps switching.
Should we snuff out this flame? Will that fix all our problems, or
Make
exacerbate?
it worse.
Yeah.
Is there anything overtly hostile in this room, or is it just this flame?
Just this flame.
I feel like I should try something here.
We found her horse.
I am a cleric, right? I'm still new to that whole thing, but like,
Mm.
Well, I'm not good at art. I'm not good at magic checks or anything like that. So
I'll take a look at it.
yeah, this is on you guys.
I'm gonna just like, I don't know. Is there any open air?
Nope.
This my creative thinking is
The smoke kind of coalesces in midair, and then just disappears, almost like it just evaporates and turns into something else.
So what's keeping the fire lit?
What do you mean by that? It's a fire.
Right, is someone feeding this fire, or is it magical?
Give me an Arcana check.
There we go.
Kelpies, or hear me out. Kelpies.
Why would the Frost Maiden have an idol made out of fire?
It's blue fire. Is it cold?
It exhibits,
Also, that's 19.
as you get close to it and as you look at it, it exhibits no heat. In fact, it seems to be endothermic. It's an endothermic fire.
I was about to say.
It's an endothermic fire. And it is magical.
God, I'm not right with these stats. Can I tell why it's here? Like, is this a shrine or something? What's up, Joe?
Nothing. I just had a very stupid thought.
No,
Keep
all
going.
stupid thoughts are very well and allowed here.
Look, this is probably incorrect, but we did get a little prophecy thing: fear the wolf and the tiger, embrace the bear, owl bear, ice queen, or frost maiden. We hug the flame. We group hug it.
That sounds like a
wait,
bad
oh,
idea for
sure.
you guys, but
No, but is this some kind of ritual chamber? Would it
Yeah.
be, if we made a circle, could we do some sort of ritual? If we made a circle around this thing.
Give me a investigation check, Drakiel, because you
Okay.
wanted to know what kind of room this was. You can make this too, Niketh, or Larketh.
Can I make it a religion check?
Sure.
the 19.
19? Okay, let me hear what Larketh got.
Oh, I got disadvantage though because I'm exhausted. That's
Some-
hell yeah. That's still a dirty. Wait, no, that's a 24.
This room is not frequented very often, but it is held in some regard. You can tell by just kind of the way that it seems like it's maintained, but it doesn't seem like it serves any sort of ritualistic purpose. The
That's
flame
good.
isn't fed, it just is.
Cool thought, Joe.
Yep.
How do you put out an endothermic fire?
Or do we need? Do we need to put it out? Do we need to do anything in here? Do you think? Or maybe it's just something we should. Well, we gotta pick. We gotta go We gotta figure out something, I guess.
Are there any other exits out of this room?
Nope.
So the only way forward is through weirdo guys'
Yeah.
copy.
Like it's
Do you
not
think
a
this
Frost
has-
Maiden or an owlbear or an eye, it's Kelpies.
There is something else I could try. I could try to see if it responds to telepathy.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. I'll use my psychic whispers to see if I can communicate with this thing telepathically. Hello?
The smoke coalesces into an eye.
You alive?
I am.
Oh fuck! Shit! Oh god! It's alive! Oh my god! I didn't think that would work. Are
Please
you?
leave a message after the beep.
What are you doing here?
The better question is, what are you doing here?
We're looking for the citadel of the one with all the dwarves in it.
If you serve me, place your hand in the fire.
Why?
If you serve me, place your hand in the fire as a show of loyalty.
He wants us to place our hands in the fire if we serve it. Just to be clear, right, you mean the Frost Maiden, right? You mean that's
You
or are you
will
something else?
address me by my full name.
Ariel?
Elsa?
The eye just jolts towards you, and then jolts back towards Larika. Place your hand.
Something tells me I'd rather not.
I think that's a good idea.
Krixx, with your
Just
passive
think what-
perception, you hear the chopping on that meat stop.
And I am going to immediately turn my attention to the pathway in here.
And I would like to put my hands in that brazier.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I want something interesting to happen.
Let's fucking go.
You said hands, right?
Uh-oh.
I do just mean one.
As you place that hand in the fire, the eye glares towards you and goes, I knew you'd accept your destiny. And your hand immediately make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, that's still not bad. That's a... I think it's +6. Yeah, that's a 17.
Your hand crystallizes in ice and shatters, and it's gone.
Drakiel.
Well, where's the shriek?
Your destiny is to not have a hand?
Can I even cast spells anymore?
Yeah, you can.
God saw fit to give you another.
I know a guy that can get you a
Always
hook.
wanted to use that phrase. Just perpetually cast mage.
You just perpetually have
Oh,
your
wait,
mage hand up,
yeah.
just kind of floating slightly off of your hand. It's actually kind of cool. I like that idea.
Mage hand prosthetic? That's awesome.
Mage hand legs.
I'm not
Mage
sure
hand
that's how
legs.
it works, but sure, you just kind
Yeah,
of like walk
monkey man.
around on, your, on monkey hands. Yeah, Oh, do not fret, my child. This is payment. For
Yeah,
your
no,
trespass.
fuck you for that. I kick over the brazier and anything underneath it.
It is a natural
Uh-oh.
stone formation, so it kind of just is there. You can't really kick it over.
Try.
You can try, I guess.
You cut it off before it was going to tell you about the reward.
Okay, what's the reward?
This- This
$1
has,
million.
This has other consequences
What does?
that are not necessarily bad. I will say that. Anywho, The fire just returns to its natural blue state as dragging its axe walks in the Chardelin Berserker.
Hey, guy. We were just having a chat with the boss.
He rushes you. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Oh, Jeebus.
Oh, I hate that natural 20s don't do anything on initiative.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, Joe, I hope this advantage is good for you because
Yeah.
I didn't do so good.
All right.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Initiative's above 20.
Was that 28 for
28.
crit?
Yep.
Goodness Lord.
All right.
I'm just used to going first at this point, which is good for my character.
He also crit.
Ooh.
Great. 20 to 15.
Joe got an 18, right?
Yeah, I got an 18, yeah.
All right. And what'd you get?
I got a 7.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Are you okay, Regan?
Totally!
What? Okay.
Did just lose a hand. That is very traumatic.
Yeah. I will say it, strangely enough, didn't hurt. But it hurt emotionally. Okay. And then Larkin. Beautiful. Alright, Krixx, you're first. And you do not get advantage because it does know where you are.
Oh, he has true sight. Okay.
No, he just knows where you are.
Son of a.
Someone else does.
So that's a 25, a 28, and a 15.
Those all hit.
Oh. I was expecting that 15 to miss. And since I already did that, I can't say that I used Hunter's Mark. That's fine.
One day you'll get it.
One day I'll truly make this character broken. Yeah. Actions. Gotta do the thing. Wow. 9. Oh, I don't roll that yet. That's next turn. 9. Ooh. 22. Oh shit. 2 8s. 22. 27. No, 37. Yeah, 37 damage. And make him my preferred target.
Okay. Your
Favorite
arrows sink. Your arrows sink into him, and he just kind of, and he keeps charging, and then he turns towards you, and he's running at you, and he's going to make 3 attacks. 11, dirty 20, and 14.
Everything over 16 hits.
Alright, so just the dirty 20.
Yep.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Wonderful. Does that go? Okay. Thank you. Nat 20.
Okay.
Different dice.
All right. So the axe sinks itself into you, and you just barely kind of are able to keep yourself off of it before like the dark energy within it just kind of pulses into you. You know to avoid that axe. But you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I was expecting so much more.
He gets 3 attacks, and he missed with 2 of them.
Yeah, but still, I'm such a soft boy.
Awesome. And then it is Joe's turn.
All right. Does his axe have any holes in it? Like you know how you described that axe in Theros? Doesn't it have like holes? Didn't you say there were like holes in it or something?
Yes, because it was also a paddle. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this one also a paddle?
No, it's a very crude instrument. No, it is not also a paddle.
That fucking joke so much.
Okay then. How tall is he?
He's probably about 6'4".
Oh. Okay. All right. And just the Chardolin is the axe is Chardolin.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will do compel duel again. Well, no, actually, I take that back. Before I said nope. Hold on, because I only have. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't want him attacking anyone else. I think that I'm gonna cast Compel Duel.
Okay. That is a 9.
Nice.
That fails.
All right. Yeah. So you just kind of call him out, and he immediately just and then just starts charging for you.
That was also a bonus action. So let me do my actual action.
Fuck him up, Joe.
Fuck him up.
So I'm gonna run at him with my axe readied to like, before he even like gets an attack on me, try to get the upper hand on him. And that is.
Oh no.
That was a 16 to hit.
Oh.
I thought that it looked like a 1. So I thought it was just.
Oh, 16?
Is
Yeah,
that-
that hits.
That hits? Okay.
He's just a guy in like some like hide.
Oh, okay. And that is 12 points of damage. And then I'm going to attack him again. Oh my god. All right, that was a 1. So that. Oh wait, I have inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration, and I'm going to roll again.
Thank you, Michael.
Get him.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For Divine Smite, can you use any level spell slot?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
if you
And the
use a
higher the
level
spell slot, the
spell
more
slot,
the
you
D8.
You do an extra D8 per spell slot. Per level.
Gotcha. So like
A
on
second level would do 3d8.
Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna roll to hit on first. And that is before Divine Smite, that's 16 damage. And so then I'm gonna Divine Smite at a second level. And that is Oh my god.
Did you roll high?
That is a 34 points of damage.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
so he comes at you and he's just like holding it way up here, just swinging wild at you, and you're just able to just like wait for him, and then you just kind of bait the attack, slice him across the chest, and then slice him kind of up, like straight up through, like from his like belly button all the way to his neck, and you just slice him open, and his guts just kind of fall out. And you think that he's about to fall to his knees. But then he just cracks his neck, looks at you.
Oh, F this shiz.
And just kind of piles it all back into himself.
Ew. Ew. No.
Stop this in real quick.
The blue flame pulses.
Oh, is this one of those puzzles where we have to break the blue flame to be able to kill the monster?
Yeah, this is gonna get fucked.
Drakiel.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm going to cast Firebolt at the thing because it looks like it can handle cold pretty well. Let's see how it does against
At
fire.
the thing. What is the thing?
The white. That is a 22 to hit.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Why?
Make me a
Same
Constitution
reason.
saving throw.
I'd like to know why.
You launch fire at the flame. It accepts
No,
the fire.
I don't launch it at the flame. I launch it at the monster in the room.
Oh, okay.
That's 5 points of damage to that thing. And then I'm going to cast Haste on Myles.
Okay. The fire hits him, and it chars his innards as he's just kind of stuffing them back into himself. He doesn't seem to care.
Is there a door to this room?
The one he's standing in front of.
Oh, I thought he ran over to Joe.
Well,
He
Joe
will.
ran over to him.
Yeah, I ran.
Got
Yeah,
it,
I
okay.
ran over there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
What does haste do?
Whole
You
bunch
have
of stuff.
Yeah, you have 2 actions.
Oh,
You have an extra action
On
per
top-
turn. You have +2 to your AC, and your movement speed increases, I think.
Yes.
And you have advantage on dexterity checks
okay.
and saving throws, I think.
Dex
I would
saving
do that
throws.
because it's a whole lot of stuff.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. I'd look it up.
It's
but,
a lot of things.
And
I'll
when
look
it's
it up.
done, don't you get like a level of exhaustion for a while or something?
Nope.
You.
The spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn. So it has one.
You lose a turn.
So after an entire minute, you have 6 seconds where you need to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah, you lose a turn if concentration is
Gotcha.
broken.
Okay.
All right,
It's very good.
Laraketh.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the blue flame.
All right, you do so. It pulses. Constitution saving throw.
Okey-dokey. I don't have to roll to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna hit. You can, yeah, go ahead and roll.
I'll do that first.
Roll and hope you fail.
Yeah, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. It
And then you
pulses
said
and shoots a beam of cold back at you.
Constitution?
That's a Constitution save.
19.
Right, that passes. For 11 cold damage.
Did that have any noticeable effect?
No. It seemed to just kind of take it and then shoot something back at you.
Excellent. I'll hide. It's a bonus action.
All right.
Time to hide.
Oh wait, that doesn't fucking matter. It knows where I am. Whatever. Whatever. I'm done. It's good for me.
Larketh just looks around and is like, "What's the point?" And yeah. All right, top of the round, Krixx.
Oh, nope, gotta put one of these back. Plastic's doing well for me. Oh, wow! 2 16s. Well, not 16s, but 2 6s that turn into 16s. Interesting.
Those both hit.
Yep. And favored foe gives me.
Don't roll
Your
damage.
first-
They hit and they do nothing. Just arrows hit him and he just doesn't seem to care. He just pulls them out of him.
Guys, I think we have a problem here.
Yeah.
Yep. Well aware.
All right. Any bonus actions?
I would like to use my movement to get away from the big scary man.
All right, so you back into the room.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's mostly focused on Myles right now.
Good. Good.
But yeah. It is his turn, and he's going for you, Myles.
Okay.
You have +2 to your AC. Remember that.
Yeah.
That is a 19,
Does not hit.
a 23,
That does hit.
and a 22.
That also hits.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's okay. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. He's not doing a lot. I do need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Also concentration checks.
For what?
Compelling duel. That's a concentration spell.
Ooh, yeah.
I've played a paladin. I know what I'm talking about.
Forgot about compelled duel.
How do I do a concentration check?
It's a Constitution
not-
saving throw. So do 3 Constitution saving throws. The first 2 are from the attacks. The last one
Okay.
is to see if you hold the spell.
Well, that first one is was a nat 20, +5.
You don't need to make the
25.
next one.
Okay.
So what's the second one? For your concentration check.
It's a 19.
19.
Nice.
Yeah. So you hold on to the spell. You take a hit. You take 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Not bad.
But you just kind of
Do I-
hold off.
Yeah. Do I have that plus? I'm at full hit points right now, so I still have that +10. That's up.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So it eats into those. So you
Gotcha.
technically lose those, and you lose 4 hit points, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it's your turn.
I want to. Obviously, attacking him that first time. I mean, really didn't do anything.
Just remember, you have 2 actions now. So if you want to cast a spell, you can do that without having to lose your attacks if you want.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to try this. I'm going to cast Command.
That is concentration, I believe, is it?
Oh, no, it's not actually.
It's not? Okay.
No. And I'm going to tell him to halt.
Okay. That is a 14.
Oh my god, meets it, beats it. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess technically I could do it again.
Technically. You have another
What?
action.
No, the second action can't. The action from haste can't be used to cast spells.
Oh, it can't be used to cast spells, right?
Oh,
it has
okay.
to be used for an attack.
Okay, never mind then. Crap. Maybe I'll try to go for his head this time. I want to chop off his head.
Do it.
Okay.
Get him.
Is it? Well, that's not great. That's a 12 to hit.
That just misses.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try it again.
His AC is not high.
That's a 25 to hit.
That does it.
Okay. And then that is 9 damage. Do I want to waste another spell slot on Defiance? If this doesn't work,
Well, what I think happened with Krixx's turn is that he shot some arrows into him, which dealt piercing damage, which is non-magical damage. So theoretically, your smite is radiant damage, and that would do damage to him. I could be wrong, though.
I'm gonna help you. Give me an insight check, Joe.
okay.
You're the closest thing. You're the closest to this thing right now.
Oh my god.
I can't
It's a
really
9.
do much.
God damn it! I was gonna give it to you on a 10. All I'll say is you get the feeling you should have killed this thing by now.
You have like 2 inspirations, bro.
Inspiration
Do
doesn't
they-
stack.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't stack. Oh my goodness.
You want to tell your golem to do something?
Oh, fuck! Yes!
He's just standing
God.
there.
Oh my god! Okay, I turn to my golem. I tell him, hit him with the good stuff. Smash! Timothy Chalamet, smash!
Good stuff deployed.
It's
Just
the rumor
like
that
decks him.
to be believed, he does and did.
He like smacks the berserker into the wall. And you see the berserker's neck just go all the way around, and he just stands back up and snaps it into place. Yes?
I do an Arcana check to see what magic fuckery is happening.
Give me a insight check. Or perception check. Your choice.
Oh, I have a -1 to both. You suck. Yeah, that's a dirty one for you.
Dirty one. Why won't he die? The frustration you're feeling is what Drakiel is feeling right now. Alright. Great. It's your turn, Drakiel.
Okay, what do I have that I can do that's going to do anything to help anybody?
You look down at your hand, by the way, and you're starting to notice that, well, your missing hand, and you're starting to notice that, like, a thin layer of ice is starting to form around the wound. And, like, starting to stack upon itself, kind of like 3D printing almost.
I have the sudden urge to just cauterize the wound with my other hand. I think better of it. I don't have anything that's really gonna... Do I have anything in my action as opposed to my spells? Would this help? No! Not at all. Cool. I will just launch another firebolt at this thing. And, actually... Can you describe the fire thing one more time?
The fire
Because you said it's a pillar that's basically stone and worked into the mountain, but is like the little smoke area stacked on top of a plate or something? Okay.
The brazier is made of stone, and it's 3 feet high, and it rises naturally from the floor. So it's like a stalagmite that has been like kind of carved out and is a brazier. It's like a natural brazier. It's not like a thing. It's just like there's basically fire on a stalagmite essentially. that make sense? Did I answer your question?
Yes, and the only thing I can think of is, God, I wish I had Shatter. So I will just firebolt the goddamn zombie in the room. That's 21 that hits, and it's not gonna do nothing with my piddly 2d10.
His whole body is just charred, his guts are falling out, and he's stopped trying to put him back in. He just doesn't care. He's just, like, holding this
11
axe.
points of fire damage.
Yeah. Nothing.
Gosh damn it.
Gosh damn it.
I'm gonna start just chopping off his limbs.
Alright. Floriketh!
Take a dash action. I'm gonna run over to Drakiel, grab him by the wrist, the stub, if you will, drag him over to the thing, and slap the stub onto the Berserker.
You slap the stub onto the Berserker?
Now I want to punch him, but with Drakiel's hand.
Okay. Do you allow this, Drakiel?
Sure! I have no strength,
Make
though.
me an unarmed attack with advantage, because he's helping you, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know I have +3 to attack and 1 point of physical damage if it hits. A 9.
You miss! You swing wide with your ice fist.
One of those was a 6, the other one was a nat 1.
Oh god. Oh man. Alright guys. Krixx.
What the fuck you want me to do? I'm a ranger. There's no magic to be had here. You know what? Ensnaring strike.
Ensnaring strike. Okay.
And does that count on the? Oh, the next time I hit. So yeah, it counts for whichever. That's a 14 and a 21.
14 and a 21. Both hit.
Oh. Okay. I don't have to roll for damage, right? I mean, it doesn't do anything. Or do you want me to roll for damage?
Don't roll for damage.
Okay. It's a strength of 14 save.
Okay. That is a 9. He's restrained.
Oh. Okay, and I know it doesn't matter, but if it does at some point, he takes a D6 piercing damage until he's free.
Okay. All right. Anything with your bonus action?
That is a bonus action, so.
Oh, okay.
That's because it's part of your action to attack.
It's because
with
it's
an
part
arrow.
of your action.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's his turn. He's going to use his action to try and break out.
And he loses all of his attacks.
He loses all of his attacks. And that is a 16. So he just rips out of the snares that you've thrown onto him, and he looks directly at you. And he's about to charge.
You can't look at him. His Joe's concentration is still active.
That's true, it is.
Yeah.
So he can't. He looks at you and just kind of like, and just feels his attention just magically pulled back to Joe. And Joe, it's your turn.
Hey Joe,
Yes?
maybe the big strong orc in the room can attack the brazier since we're all, well, 2 of us are -1 and the other one has +3 to physical attacks.
Brazier only caused pain.
Well, that's because we're attacking it with magical. I think if I was a strong barbarian, I could have pummeled this thing into gravel by now, but, you know.
Okay.
I'm a sorcerer.
Let's try. I can still use. Well, that's an action. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the brazier this time, and I'll try to. I don't know, smash it with my great axe.
All right. Lift up for a big swing. Give me an attack roll.
Here we go.
Here we go.
22.
Nice.
Right. You make purchase. Roll damage.
That, you know what? I'm gonna go for it, and I'm gonna divine smite this at 2nd level.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
That was the HP of the brazier. You just knock it down, and the fire just dissipates as the thing collapses to the floor. The berserker, his eyes just kind of go wide, and he realizes that he's bleeding from literally every orifice of his fucking body, and he just collapses.
Oh, I'm sorry, guy. I didn't realize.
Apologize. You tried to kill us.
Yeah, but he was possessed, poor guy. And then I sliced his body in half.
Well, at least he doesn't have to live on with the horror of knowing everything he did.
Still, is he dead? Can I check his body?
You kick his body around a little bit, and he appears to be completely dead.
Kick it.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I wish I figured that out earlier.
You
Poor
don't get
guy.
the sense he was possessed, more that he was empowered.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like he's
Well,
still
actually,
a dick. Like
yeah, fuck you, dude. I take that back. All right then. So now that other room is clear.
Yeah. How's everyone doing? I'm almost out of spell slots.
I'm completely out.
I haven't really touched mine, but that's because I'm useless.
3. And a lot of tricks up my sleeve.
Show you a trick up my sleeve.
On health. Y'all okay?
Speaking of a trick up your sleeve, at this point, you've had a completely new hand, completely reformed out of ice, on your hand, on your
Oh,
stump.
look, it's Vecna's hand.
Who you like? You're like is it Todoroki?
Is this gonna be idle hands all over again?
Is
Nobody
it
remembers that
movable?
movie.
Can I move it?
Yeah, you can move it. It feels just like your own, and it doesn't even feel all that cold. It feels like an extension of your own body.
Does it make a little crinkling noise?
Yeah, and like it lets off these like really cool, hardcore metal like little snowflakes that just kind of go.
Does it have that new hand smell?
It has that new hand smell. Yes.
I put my hand on you guys' shoulder to let you know how it feels, and it's like one of those cold doctor hands when they put their hands on you. It's not like an ice, but it's like cold.
Yeah, no, I'm nope.
No.
Shaying away. Don't touch me.
What's the DC for a medicine check by foot? Yeah. You medicine check the berserker by kicking him around.
I mean, if you're a monk.
Alright. You have defeated the brazier room.
I closed the door. Do we want to take a long rest while we're here?
There is no door,
There's
it's a cave.
Door?
Yeah, I don't think we have. I think that's a recipe for 2 dragons showing up while we sleep.
And there were
And I don't
4 sleeping bags and 4 dragon kennels.
I think we're more or less okay.
To continue?
Yeah, right?
No,
I mean,
yeah, I guess like I'm the only I'm just out of spell slots, so I can't do any of that stuff. So, but
But you
I'm
still
still
got-
I can still function as a guy
still
who likes
fight.
to hit things.
we've got the Shield Guardian.
Oh, yeah.
Still
Yeah.
A-okay.
Yeah, let's
Everyone's
go.
hit points are good. We've still got the Sorcerer has spell slots, and Krixx has a couple tricks up his sleeve. So I think we're good.
Yeah, let's continue forward.
Yeah.
Let's look through that owlbear room a little bit.
I totally missed the opportunity to use my ball bearings.
Oh.
Use your balls.
Use your balls.
Well, let's boogie.
Let's
All
get
right.
down to it.
Well, now that he's dead, we can go back into the room he was occupying and check out that other passage.
All right. So you make your way into that room again, and you just see this completely destroyed owlbear corpse. And you see that passageway.
It's not the friend we made, is it?
It doesn't look like it. This one looks like it's a bit older.
You
The one
know,
we met was huge.
Yeah.
It's a long way to travel, I'm sure. Can
Nothing
owlbears
else in this room?
There are some more Chardelin weapons. You see you see a couple more axes. You see a great axe. You see a bow.
a bow.
And
Well,
maybe a couple of daggers.
Oh,
Ooh, something for everyone.
sign me up.
Yes, something for everyone.
No thanks, I'm good.
I don't like. I don't like that you said that, but that's metagaming.
We all know that Chardelin's bad news. That's not
Yeah.
metagaming.
Oh, it is? I had no idea.
I don't think your
Oh,
character
yeah.
knows yet.
I don't. So
I
you're
feel like
gonna
Krixx may have reached for one of them, and just the whole party goes no.
Welcome to Icewind Dale. Have a
What's
look
so
around.
bad? It's a bow.
It's a pretty black rock bow.
Fucking gorgeous.
It will make you do bad things, like
I
that guy back
already do
there.
bad things.
Well, even worse things. I guess that's a good point.
You'll lose your kingship. You'll turn against your own people.
Hmm.
You'll
Put
go
a
crazy and
lot-
start traveling the road and killing people for no reason other than to find more Chardelin.
That another point. That's not any different from what he already does. Like he's always on the quest for anything shiny and expensive.
Pretty much, but I get the understanding. All I would care about is this black gunk. All right. Damn. What a new bow. Damn blacksmith couldn't fix a damn thing.
Shall we?
Let's.
As you continue, you make your way into this small cave with shallow trenches carved into the stone floor, filled with snowpack. You see clean haunches of meat nestled in these trenches. At the very end of the hall, you see an opening to outside as snowy wind just blows in, kind of hitting you all with the chill.
We're all the way through the mountain, huh?
We did it?
It seems a little short to be
Easy.
all the way through the mountain.
Yeah.
Is it the caldera?
Caldera?
Is there a bridge?
No.
I want to take a peek outside. How are we getting outside?
As you look outside, you see a caldera, basically. It's this vast valley, nestled between the mountains. You understand now why you had to go through a cave like this, or find another route, like, over the mountains. Because this entire little glade is just kind of self-contained. You see a massive forest, and the wind rages really hard, and you see the worst blizzard you've seen so far, just kind of swirling just beyond the tree line. As you're kind of looking at that, you notice that coming up the path, you see 3 more Berserkers coming back with a dead wolf slung over their shoulder.
Did we hide?
Yeah.
Is it light out?
It's light
Did you
out.
say? Oh,
It's light out.
what'd you say, Lerica?
Get ambushed them?
No, it's actually not light out. It's probably about... It's getting... It never really is light out in Icewind Dale, so it's kind of hard to tell. They're like 2 hours of twilight every day.
Well,
We wait inside for them to come back, and then jump them.
oh yeah, because that went so well.
Yeah, we had to kill a brazier to kill one of them. Where's these guys' brazier?
Yeah, they don't have one, so they'll be fucking easy.
So, is this a dirt path?
It's a snow path.
Everything
path.
is snow.
Everything is
All
snow.
right.
Everything is.
All right. So I would like to. So everybody hide. Oh wait, can we hide?
Yeah. Where are you gonna
Yeah.
hide?
I'm going into the snow and once again shaping water over myself and anybody else.
So while you do that, I would like to stash a bottle of alchemist fire and 2 things of blasting powder in the pathway.
Seems like a lot of prep.
Right at the
It's
entrance.
like a lot of waste.
They're
We could
they're
just
about
go around these
they're about a
guys.
minute out, and that's gonna take more than a
Oh.
minute to set up.
Damn.
Is there any like large rocks nearby I can get behind?
Yeah, sure. Also, I'm gonna give you a hint, Krixx. You have this little thing called Pass Without Trace that this is kind of perfect for.
Oh, I completely forgot about that because last time I wanted to use it, it was fucking useless.
Well, yeah, because you were in combat.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's use Pass Without Trace. Where the hell did Pass Without Trace?
So everybody gets +10 to their stealth check.
Let's all just hide in this hallway and then jump.
Okay.
Let them get
Cool.
inside, and then we'll attack them from all sides.
I like that plan. I'm all for a good ambush.
You could leave the shield guardian at the end of the hall so that they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then they start walking in, and then we all come out from the other end. And...
30 seconds.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
Pass Without Trace.
I like this plan.
All right. They approach the cave. One of them carrying the wolf. They kind of stop for a moment, look around, and then continue to pass into the meat locker.
I get to do this. You all have to stand still.
I'm in a snowdrift. No one can see what I'm doing inside my drift.
But even just fuck
You're
off.
like, I forget what it was, but there was like a sitcom where like the big climax was at a LARP event, and there was like a wizard in a tree, a guy who was like LARPing as a wizard in a tree, and he was just like, and it was the best.
If they just walk past us, we don't even need to fuck them up.
Yeah.
We can just leave.
It was
Alright.
a movie, right? I think I know what it was.
Let's get out of here.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Onward and
Was
upward.
really hoping for that landmine.
Alright. So you just kind of like wait for them to pass into the cave with their meal.
I do
You
have a
start chopping
question.
up the meal in that room where the other berserker was. What is your question?
Can an alchemist fire bottle be broken by being stepped on? Is it a fragile glass or is it a pretty hardy glass?
It's fragile, I'd say. I don't think that it would explode from being stepped on, though. I think the idea is that it has to have the friction of like being shattered from like.
Oh,
being
it says
thrown.
if it touches air.
Oh, if it touches it. Okay, then yeah, then it would, I guess.
All right. Alchemist fire land.
You're like, hey, I've got this really rare vintage for you. You should try it. Try it. Take a swig.
So as you make your way out of the cave and towards this massive forested area, out of the blizzard, you hear the sound of steel scraping against the sky. It just echoes throughout the entire valley, and you see a bright ray of light just shoot out of the blizzard up into the sky, and the flap of black wings from behind the wall of frost.
Oh shit, it's Deathwing all over again, guys.
And then as soon as it began, it ends.
Okay. It's cause for alarm.
All these dragons. Makes a goblin feel smaller than he already does.
Do you want to talk about that?
No!
Okay.
You like your knees? I'll take them.
I love my knees. They're very useful.
Then keep your words to yourself.
And on that note, as you look out towards the forest and you see this strange batwing break through the blizzard, we will end our session there for tonight.
Rock and roll.
Congratulations, everyone! You made it through the cave of the Berserkers.
Oh, because they're berserkers.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was
an
maybe
idiot.
not our greatest moment.
No.
Oh no. Some fumbling.
These are the guys who are supposed to save the world? Okay.
Okay, to be fair, in our defense, in that one
Sticking our
combat,
hands in evil fires.
no, to be fair, in that combat, we had one person who does melee damage. The rest of us can't. We all are different stats, and none of us have Shatter or Thunder Wave or Thunder Step or any of that.
Dispel
So I had
magic
a-
would have worked.
I had a ridiculous idea of telling you to shoot me with a firebolt, and I would just use absorb elements.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Save that for next time.
Does that turn all my damage into elemental damage?
Just the
Into
next
magic
no,
damage?
it's just the additional damage that you get from the spell.
So it's kind of a one-off thing.
He was
Psychic
so
damage
basically
is not
you guys reduced him to to 1 hit point, and then he couldn't be reduced below 1 hit point as long as that
Mm.
fire was lit.
So I was pulling out that last arrow that really hurt him.
What killed him was Joe's attack that like gutted him.
Mhm.
That was supposed to be me explaining that this should have killed him, but it didn't. You gotta think of something else.
Alright, team. I gotta run.
Alright, y'all. Have a good night,
Go pick
everyone.
up the
Right, then.
lady.
Thank you for joining
Good
us
night.
for
Good
another
night.
episode of Icewind Dale. We're happy to be back. We will have more next weekend. Stay tuned for information on Ravenloft. That'll be coming in like the next 2 to 3 weeks. You'll start seeing it on our schedule. But please subscribe, follow if you haven't already, and you can do on our YouTube and join our Discord. There's all sorts of crazy shit you can do. And come chat with us again. Like it's good to see you guys in there. I know I didn't interact with you guys too much today.